Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Zenisa Tarot. I'm Felicity and this is July tarot reading for the sign of Taurus. Now let's get started. I sincerely ask for the guidance from the universe to give advice for those who have moon, sun and rising in the sign of Taurus in July. So let's look at what's in store for those who have moon, sun and rising in the sign of Taurus in July. And we'll look at emotionally how you connect with others, the general energy as well as the career. And the deck I'm using is Tarot Art Nouveau by Los Galabel. For the July tarot reading, I will pull a few more cards. It's because to bring out the best out of this deck, it's good to pull a few more cards. Therefore, you see I'm showing the whole full spread here. Okay, now let's look at the guidance from the universe to see what's in store for those who have moon, sun and rising in a sign of Taurus in July. Okay. Okay. I hope that you can see clearly. Okay, the overall spreads I'm seeing is that you may be pushed to look at or face your shadow sides, and it feels like you will meet people or someone who is a little bit of flamboyant and who may only reveal one part of himself or herself. And so this person appear to be cold and may speak a little bit of maybe very good with words. So the July energy for you is to face the dark side of life and the dark side of yourself, and also see the darkness in others as well. In order to know yourself, you have to face the dark side, because the dark side brings out the junks that you have been accumulating, and it feels like there's a pulling of yourself, like two energies, two powerful energies pulling you to one side, and another energy is pulling you to another side. So you will feel like you are being split apart, like two energies splitting you apart, tearing you apart. Okay, so stand firm on the ground. It's good to stay in the middle ground, to be neutral and to see things in a neutral way rather than seeing things dark or bright, light or dark. So darkness doesn't mean it's bad, it just means that one side of life. Alright, so really balance. And now let's look at how you connect with others on the emotional level in terms of partnership, relationship or friendship. It feels like someone or people may approach you. The people who are close to you may approach you and trying to ignite something within you, or trying to be a little bit forceful. And this person or the people around you may not really look into the emotions of themselves. They are very assertive. At the same time, they may be creative. And at the same time, you are trying to enjoy yourself. You are trying to indulge yourself. And you are trying to heal yourself as well. So there's a lot of emotional exchange, healing, and emotional connections between you, within yourself. It seems like after having a good time with others, maybe you are enjoying yourself in party or some gathering, you suddenly turn your back, and you turn away from people. And on the surface, you enjoy yourself and you indulge yourself and you have a good time. But at the same time, when it comes to emotional connection, suddenly you turn your back and you try to connect things together. You try to heal yourself emotionally. So emotionally, you're not ready to connect with others. Of course, the people that you attract into your life may not be ready as well. They are ready to make a connection on the physical level or on the passionate level. Like they're very passionate, they have some kind of fiery energy within themselves. But when it comes to emotions, the people around you may not be ready, or they have not taken a deep look within themselves to understand their own emotions. So they may not be ready to connect with you emotionally. At the same time, you turn your back away from others when it comes to emotional connection. So it's good to heal yourself, and you are protective of your emotions. So you have to take your time, really take your time. When you are afraid, connecting with others, when you have fears, listen to your physical nagging, like physical tensions within your body, and pay attention to your thoughts and see whether there's some kind of negative thoughts comes up to you when you communicating, interacting with others, alright? So it's okay that you're not ready to connect. Instead of forcing yourself, enjoy yourself, have a good time when you go out to socialize, alright? So not to force yourself to connect with others, not to force yourself to open up. But of course, people around you may be a little bit of forceful and may like to have physical intimacy. And they have a fiery energy, passion. Okay, now it comes to the area of career. It seems that in the area of career, there seems to be a standstill period. Maybe you would like to generate some income. Maybe you would like to have a salary increase. But then somehow the surrounding circumstances is not working for you. And it may look like if you talk to your senior, your boss, to talk about salary increase, or to talk about some kind of rewards, or to talk about your job, and you may be facing some kind of judgments, or you may be facing some kind of criticism in this month when you talk about your job, salary increase, or talk about your promotion to your boss. So you have to be patient, and it seems like people around you may verbally pointing their own faults to you. When they make a mistake, maybe they point the mistakes to you and blame on you. And you would like to ask for help, but then it feels like when you ask for help, people might not be really helpful at this point of life. And so try to step outside of the victim mode, because the more victim mode that you play, the more victim role that you get yourself into, the more criticism they are going to give you, and they also may look down on you if you play the victim role. So stand up, stand firm on your ground, gather yourself and put yourself together, gather up yourself. And also it's good to talk to others instead of talking to your boss or to your colleagues at this point of your career. And if you complain about something in a work environment, people may just ignore you, or they just don't care. Okay, so emotionally you have to seek help from outside of your company, and it's good to see what your family members are talking to you, or to seek help from friends instead of the people in your work environment. All right. And also tap into your own feminine side, your own intuitions as well. Okay, so things in your career may not move, it may be in a standstill period, but then you can seek help from outside of the work environment. I hope you enjoyed this reading. For personal reading, please click the link in this description box below. See you next month. Bye.